We live. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing help, wealth, better understand the self. We got a good one today. But first off, let's start it off by we gonna support Keith Porter Jr. and his daughter's future. They got the GoFundMe been going crazy. And y'all know that Renee Good, her GoFundMe is over 1 million. So we trying to help this brother out and get to his goal. Yeah, then we going over FBA going viral right now. I'm gonna go over that clip. And I told y'all on the last one, I say, hey man, all of the talking points that FBA coming out with, it's like they're using that in politics. They spinning it with their version. But I'm gonna show y'all that. Salute, man. We getting everybody in. But yeah, man, I'm gonna also play Keith Porter. His mother was speaking. She was hurt. Ainsworth, what's good, family? Philly, man. Salute. But yeah, man, we're gonna keep pushing for Keith Porter. You know, like I said, the lady raised 1.5 million and we at 27,000. So we're gonna keep pushing on hard. And we got the Black Lives Matter. What made me really upset about this situation is we got the Black Lives Matter that's gonna support Renee Good and not even support this guy. That's despicable to me, bro. But I'm trying to have we ain't gonna get too crazy tonight. Yeah, they playing with our top. But check this out. We went viral. Keep moving. We went viral. But these politicians must go. Shut out, Didi. Yeah, man, we got to get them up out of here. They tethering off of us. They doing everything. Ricky's World, what's good, fam? That WS, that shot. Salute, man. Nigga lie, I haven't heard much about this case. I'm saying, man, they ain't talking about Keith Porter, bro. They not talking about it. Salute, Clarence Diggs. What's good, fam? Back at it. Y'all know how we do. Moonskate. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. You would think Black Lives Matter, but we know they are scam. They done caught scamming so much. You would think that they would put him, over her. At least, that's what you stand on. Black Lives Matter now went to, I get crazy. They got a few they got a few M's for Dylan Roof. Salute. Yeah rules. Black Lives Matter was found out to be run by Tethers, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Tethers. Tethers did run. This is Fishback, man. Mr. Fishback. He trying to run for Florida, and they just made FBA go viral. I'm finna play this clip. This is why I made that video and I say, hey man, all the FBA points, they retwisting it and putting their version out. And this is proof that everybody know the movement and know what we talking about. Check it out. I want to get what y'all think about this too.
Miriam Adelson is spending against you.
Yes.
And she's backing
Byron.
And that's why you call him Apex Shakur?
Among other reasons.
So,
The second part of it for other reasons. I wouldn't call Randy Apex Shakur.
Yeah.
That is just too funny. How has he responded to Apex Shakur?
Well, his campaign called me racist. Not for that comment, but because I called him a slave to his donors.
Yeah.
And I said, with all due respect, I'll stop calling you a slave if you give the money back. The $45 million you gave to your donor, that your donors gave you.
$45 million?
$45 million in a primary that was uncontested until 5 weeks ago.
No way.
$45 million in an uncontested primary until 5 weeks ago, until I entered.
And that was all to encourage him to make Florida better?
Apparently. And his idea of making Florida better, in his own words, he wants to, quote, speed up the construction of AI data centers.
Hey, it's Alicia, your AI coach and trainer. I have a question for you. Do you know how to dance? Or maybe you wish you...
This delineation is...
He said in a private meeting with donors, I have a friend of mine who was there, and he said, what do you think about Fishback's proposal to ban Blackstone from buying single-family homes and forcing us to rent as opposed to own? And what Byron told the donor in that meeting is that Blackstone bailed the economy. They saved us in the financial crisis. They deserve to be able to buy those homes. That's capitalism.
Byron is the enemy.
That was his response. And I say, look, the goal here is we need to look out for our own people. When a family of 4 is getting outbid by $1,500 by a private equity firm that's taking Chinese money at the capital gains rate, as opposed to the rate that you and I pay and everyone else pays.
They pay half the tax.
They pay half. Carried interest. 20%. And he thinks that because of what Blackstone did, which they didn't actually do, what Blackstone allegedly did in 2008 gives them cover to run roughshod over all of us and to take homes from under our feet. And this is not a hypothetical thing. This is happening right now.
Byron said that?
Byron said that to a donor.
But y'all see why it's so important to get an immigrant. Why it's so important to put immigrants in office, because these companies, they're going to have to do things to undermine Americans, Black Americans. So they're going to do it. They're going to have no problem with doing it. And they don't got to face as much backlash like somebody right here.
Because what I have said, executive order number 3, is that I would ban Blackstone, any private equity firm, any Airbnb speculator, and any foreign national from buying a single family home in this state of Florida. You don't get to have a right to our homes. If you or I were to go to Canada right now and buy a single family home, we would legally be prohibited from doing so. Because say what you want about Trudeau or Carney, I guess they got the memo that Canada is for Canadians. America's for Americans. And I don't think it's okay that a Chinese national, a Russian national, or an Israeli national can come here and outbid a family that's known this state for 2-3 generations and say, you know what? That home that you wanted to buy to get married to your wife and to have 3 kids, that's not available anymore because a foreign national wants to vacation here for 5 weeks out of the year.
Man, you're spinning me up. Getting mad just hearing this. What kind of reaction do you get when you say that?
Very positive. I'll tell you one.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Well, I get a very positive reaction because I think, and you've pointed this out, I loved your speech at AmFest because you recognized that America First is not owned exclusively by any party.
Of course not.
In fact, if you went out and polled that very question, that framework that you put out, which is the American government should exclusively look out for the interests of its citizens, 90% of not just Republicans, of literally everyone would agree with that statement.
Yes.
Now, this movement that they got now, this is basically what they got from us when we were saying that with people tethering. So from them seeing how we did and came out with all of the people that's doing what they're doing to us, they're able to open up. And now it's kind of like they pushing the rhetoric that we was pushing. If y'all hear it, it's like they pushing the rhetoric.
And so what I was amazed by is we had a meet and greet in Tampa Bay this past weekend, and we had 50 or so people RSVP'd. Over 200 showed up, and a dozen on their way out said, I wasn't even a Republican. I'm an independent. I'm a Democrat. I am changing my party affiliation so I can vote for you in the primary. Because just like South Carolina, I know you had Paul on recently, just like South Carolina, Florida is a red state. the next governor, mathematically, will be a Republican. Trump won the state by 13, Ron DeSantis by 19. The next governor is going to be a Republican. The question is, what kind of Republican, Tucker?
Yeah, I mean, if it's the Republican who laughs at dead children, I'm not voting Republican. I'm not going to ever vote for anyone like that. Anyone who's pro-death, who's against human dignity, for hate speech laws, who doesn't think that providing the next generation a chance to get married and have kids and own a home. If you're not on board with that, then I have nothing in common with you.
Yeah.
I don't care what you call yourself.
That's right. And I think this idea of the party labels has become a hall of mirrors.
That's for sure.
Right? What you see isn't what you get. I mean, by the way, Byron Donalds, as of right now, still endorses Randy Fine's re-election bid, despite that starve away comment. And they tried to cancel you for having a conversation with a certain someone. He's literally endorsing a member of Congress who told innocent children who were literally starving on video to starve away. That tells you everything you need to know about my opponent, Byron Donalds.
What I know Byron, and I've always gotten along with him. He's super cheerful. I didn't realize, is he ideological? I've never detected that.
No. That's why I call him a slave.
Yeah. And they called you a racist for that?
They did. Which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that.
Now, they see how we be calling people out. They seeing how we calling people out and it's drawing attention. So it's using this same way, and they're going to use it in politics now. They're going to use our same points, but they're going to twist it. Check
Byron's mother is Jamaican. He is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting in their words that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slaves in his family.
I like those foundational guys.
They're so good.
Tariq Nasheed and all. I mean, I don't agree with everything, but they've got.
Nobody called him from no goddamn. I'm in Florida, and I don't know nobody ain't pushing it in Florida like me, but I know he's probably just talking about the society. I don't think he's talking about a group. Salute, Corey. I'm gonna run that back though a little bit. Shout out to everybody just tapped in, but he said the foundational FBA society, but that ain't no group. Can't be. Check it out.
That's Florida, who reminded me that Byron's.
Is he ideological? I've never detected that.
No. That's why I call him a slave.
Yeah. And they called you a racist for that?
They did. Which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is.
Ain't no, look, y'all, if it would have been any society group, he had to have meant like just a society. We gonna have to check him on that, but he should have just said the person who called him. But salute. But I'm with you on that, Ames. Well, like the society here in Florida, I need to know about where they at. I'm up and down. I'm from the bottom to the top. Man.
Jamaican. He is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting in their words that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slaves in his family.
I like those foundational guys.
They're so good.
Tariq Nasheed and all. I mean, I don't agree with everything, but they've got.
Yeah, you right, man. FBA society. We need to start one if we ain't got one. You right. We need to but I mean, it may be a marketing tool that he's getting our points. It's like that's what's gonna make this blow up because he said the foundational black society. Now it seemed like he tied in, so I want to know who he spoke to in Florida. He put nobody called him. He just following us, right?
Perspective. If your family's been here 400 years and the descendants of a lot of American slaves or families have been here 400 years, I don't know. I think that gives.
Bro, I would have known anybody who owned FBA business here in Florida. I would know them. It would have been, they would have had to tell me or about a society how I've been doing this for over 2 years. So it can't be now. It could be. I mean, I don't even know. I think he may be pimping our talking points, and that'd be a good way, like, of saying that. Like I'm tied in with the society.
I'll listen to you. Like, you've
100%.
got, you've got a point of view that is legitimate, I think.
Yeah. And they're unequivocally heritage Americans.
That's for sure.
100%.
They're definitely heritage Americans, if anyone is. And, someone rolls in from Ghana and gets an MSNBC slot and starts speaking on behalf of Black people. It's like, shut up, honey. You've got nothing to do with this.
Right.
That's a fair perspective,
right.
I think.
And so it's good to actually see them call them out for that. That's actually cultural appropriation. Appropriating the struggle of slavery.
I totally agree.
And the struggle of slavery was real. I don't think Republicans ever want to really whitewash that. It's real.
No.
So y'all see how they know what's going on. They seeing this, and everybody is, because it's just blatant that we showing these facts, and just it makes so much sense. But everybody trying to act like they not seeing what's going on. They don't know our movement. But we seeing right here that how people, they listening and they're using it. They like, dang, I can use that. So we got to watch out for the swagger jackers. Now, there's people that's going to be trying to jump on, and we, same thing like a tether.
Right? But for
we're
Byron,
against slavery.
We're against it.
Whether it's in the, West Bank or here or anywhere.
Or anywhere.
Yeah, against it.
And so for Byron's...
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44
group, his team, to call me and essentially our entire supporting base racists for saying that you're a slave when quite literally you took $45 million. You won't tell us what you agreed to take that money this early in a primary, which is unprecedented. You know this, how unprecedented that kind of money is in an uncontested primary until now. But secondarily, to actually go out and try to gaslight us and think that you're just one of those guys that has been here, since the early 1800s and your family was in the struggle too. You're not. And that's a very interesting term that the foundational Black Americans use. It's called tether. They're tethering these tethers like Byron Donalds. They come here literally one generation in, and they try to just sit around and act so folksy that we're all part of the same struggle and we're all down on and we need to fight against. No, you just got here, dude.
Now, y'all see how if you running against somebody and these topics, this is a great way. It's a great point to get a lot of people. He's the first one that's really using us, using it and speaking out loud with it. But it is a smart idea to jump on FBA because it's the hottest thing right now. And I think that only the society part that got me like, man, is this dude who I did play a video with him talking to the, to the Black lady, and she was there like, hold on, what you know? So it could have been her because he did have an interview with that lady and she was a Black lady. So, but no, you did. Y'all remember that video that he had with the Black lady, and she was like, she said something. What you know about tether? Like how he know about a tether? Because he listening. I'm telling you, he probably heard that right from he didn't say tether.
The Haitians, like the guys from Ghana who just got here, you don't get to just be a part of our system and then lecture us about how our country went wrong.
Well, and if you're a Republican, supposedly conservative Republican, to throw around the term racist, I mean, that's what I'll speak for myself. I voted against that in November last year.
Right.
I don't like that style of non-argument. Just dismiss someone off the top. You're a bad person. I don't have to respond to your specific charge against me. I'm too old for that.
Yeah.
I thought aren't we opposed to that? Identity politics?
100%. And I'll tell you, the identity politics of the right is probably the greatest it's ever been, but it's actually codified into law, which is the scariest part.
I've noticed that.
Right?
I get what you're saying. That's why he said the society, because it's just a talking point. It meant nothing, but it made it sound so much more important. It made it sound like he's tied in and he can use these points because they, and strategically he's doing it, because he had the black lady on the screen. So what I'm saying is strategically, he's just using the points. Definitely he riding the wave right now. Like he's riding the wave. This going viral right now. It's people that were saying, man, don't nobody know about FBA. FBA ain't da 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 da. People were saying this on the internet. Now they can't say it no more. You know what's going on. Everybody know what's going on. Everybody listening. Everybody hearing the points because we just smashing people. It's like with facts that is like it is so much truth behind it that it's like you have to ride this wave. And that's what I think he's doing. I think he's just riding our wave right now. It's always watching. It's just that this time FBA's words is coming true and making them pay attention. Yeah.
No, say what you want, but left-wing identity politics never criminalized being a racist to a black person. In that sense, like there was never a hate speech law against, which would have been unjust, to call out a black person or black culture or anything like that. I think that's deplorable to single out any, like, as a Christian, I would, of course, condemn that.
No, of course.
But it's interesting that there's only a hate speech law for one particular foreign nation as opposed to anything. I'm against them entirely because they're blatantly unconstitutional. They violate the First Amendment.
Of course.
But it's interesting that right-wing identity politics has gotten to this point where anti-Semitic is just a term. I mean, I got a call from the Sun Sentinel editorial board there.
I mean, right now, think about it. He's standing, he using FBA talking point. He's really touching, like, with him using our points, it's just making him so much more stronger. This call out that he's doing on Byron Donald is this. This is going, everybody talking about this right now in politics. Man.
Or interviewing me the other day, and they said, it's just fascinating. This is the paper of record in South Florida, my childhood paper in Fort Lauderdale. And they asked me, why did you put out an anti-Semitic proposal to divest the $385 million? I said, how is it anti-Semitic to bring back money, our money that was foolishly sent over?
To not buy sovereign bonds? Like what?
Which actually have a subpar return given the geopolitical risk premium on offer in Israel right now, if we're going to be completely honest.
And he's going to do more. It's going to be other politicians that's going to do this more, I think. Because this is, when I watch, I looked at the comment section and I seen a lot of the people was like, oh man, a lot of the YT people was like, man, I really like this guy. I really like this guy. So it's like, this just pushed him as a real competitor to Byron Donald. And put salt and wounds. They will use our names and talking points, get our votes, and turn on them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They definitely will do that.
Right?
What? They actually said that to you?
They actually said that. And I just challenged the entire.
Buy our bonds or you're a Nazi? That's kind of the trade?
Or you're a Nazi. and by the way, think about this, Tucker.
This is so bonkers. I can't.
What's actually because this $385 million statewide down payment assistance program, this would, of course, go to any Florida resident who is young and married. So the ironic thing is that actually opposing it, if anything, would be anti-Semitic because they're going to be young Jewish couples,
of course,
who are ready to buy a home, start a family.
Now watch when he going to bring up, if y'all know on all FBA channels, we always talk about the anti-hate bill. We always talk about how they have a anti-defamation league. We always talk about that. Like, man, we need that from FBA. We always be pushing it. Watch what he say right here. His whole spiel was FBA. Everything he said.
And live out the American dream here in the Sunshine State. And so it's amazing that we've gotten to this point of debate and discourse in America where the ad hominem attack precludes the debate from even happening. Look, you want to have an honest, earnest debate about buying Israeli bonds? Fine. I welcome that debate. But don't sit here and call American citizens anti-Semitic for opposing $350 million being shipped overseas to fund some stupid war.
I totally agree. And it is kind of crazy if you think about it. I've got nothing against Miriam Adelson personally. I know her. But I mean, she's an Israeli. And Donald Trump said in his remarks on television in the Knesset, to her, you care about Israel more than the United States, which is her right. But how is she a huge player in my country, not her country, my country's politics? Like, how is that allowed? If there was some Chinese guy and he was pretty open about caring a lot more about the CCP than he cares about the United States, it would not be cool to take money from him. And that person would not be allowed to get on TV and be like, I don't like what you're saying about my actual country, therefore I'm going to drown you in gambling money.
From China.
Yeah.
From Macau. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine like the equivalent?
What is going on?
Right.
Why do we think this is normal? Talk about foreign interference in our elections. The new year is a chance to get your priorities in order, and sleep ought to be at the top of that list. If you take care of yourself by getting a good rest, you're fully yourself. You can serve people. That's why we recommend Beam. Everyone who works on the show uses this American company to help them rest at night. Thanks for watching our YouTube.
Dang, y'all, we missed it. He didn't talk about the, I guess.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. We hope you'll subscribe.
But in the interview, he talked about how it's we don't have a hate bill against us with all of the, all of the crimes that we had and the defamation. He talked about that. And I was like, that's all our points that we've been bringing up. Everything, like his whole, I didn't watch the whole interview, but from the clips and everything that I seen when he was talking about Byron Donald, it was right after, like I got a video like a week ago with Byron Donald that went crazy. And they definitely using the points. But we're gonna see, I think other politicians too is gonna start doing the same thing. This is why we're gonna have to have FBA into the politics using our points. We need us using our points. We can't have everybody else, like these our points that we bringing up, that we hearing other people use. We got to be able to own it. I mean, we is owning it, but the only way that this world can get ahead is by giving black what is owed to FBA. Until these Gentiles don't keep charged by the Most High. Last segment is the anti-Jew campaign. They think they are so slick they will pit FBA against anyone. Yeah. We're gonna keep doing now. Shout out Corey, like, are you advocating for us to funds to go to Israel? Now let me keep that on. I don't want to keep saying that on the channel. So crazy. How can we get started? We gotta start by getting one of our grassroots soldiers, and we gotta put them in. We gotta help them. We gotta fund them. Right, you put don't vote for him. But we got some people that's saying that, look, they don't want Byron Donald. They saying that Byron Donald got so much money behind him. He got 45 million in everything behind him. And Donald Trump is pushing him, and he's a tether. We got brothers that's saying, look, bro, we got to do everything and not let Byron Donald win. That's what some people are saying down there. So it's like, Byron Donald is not for reparations at all. Okay. I didn't hear this guy talk about reparations, but that he's hitting FBA talking points, I guarantee you he's going to say something about the reparations. Because he's going to want to be, that's going to get him a part of the cool crowd. That's going to get him in there. If he say reparations, he know he going to take off. Because Byron Donald said no to reparations. So it's only right if he want to win, you know what I mean? He gotta jump ship. he got to be with reparations. In my opinion, we should defund everybody until we get our reparations. Yeah, we got it. We definitely got to defund. We ain't getting paid, and definitely not pay into nothing. We shouldn't be paying no taxes. Point. Donald's is anti-black. We need to go one candidate at a time. We can only eat this elephant one bite at a time. That's what I'm saying, y'all. People are saying, like, look, we got to do whatever we got to do to not let Byron Donald get in. So if that is voting for somebody that's not Byron Donald and pushing them, it's like, that's what some people are saying. That's just what we may have to do. Now, I want to do y'all want to hear more of his talking points that he had? Y'all want to go over his little, the whole session? That was just the Byron Donald part. You know a candidate? What candidate you think? I know some of y'all just coming in, but we had played the little clip of what he talked about with FBA. For when he said the foundational black, the FBA society, check this out.
Endorsing a member of Congress who told innocent children who were literally...
I didn't realize, is he ideological? I've never detected that.
No. So I call him a slave.
Yeah. And they called you a racist for that?
They did. Which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting in their words that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slaves in his family.
I like those foundational guys.
They're so good.
Tariq Nasheed and all. I mean, I don't agree with everything, but like they've got a perspective. If your family's been here 400 years and the descendants of a lot of American slaves, or families have been here 400 years, I don't know. I think that gives, I'll listen to you. Like you've
100%.
You've got a point of view that is legitimate, I think.
Yeah. And they're unequivocally heritage Americans.
That's for sure.
100%.
I mean, they're definitely heritage Americans, if anyone is. And, someone rolls in from Ghana and gets an MSNBC slot and starts speaking on behalf of black people. It's like, shut up, honey. You've got nothing to do with this.
Right.
That's
Literally.
a fair perspective,
right.
I think.
And so it's good to actually see them call them out for that. That's actually cultural appropriation. Appropriating the struggle of slavery.
I totally agree.
And the struggle of slavery was real. I don't think Republicans ever want to really whitewash that. It's real, right? But for
we're
Byron,
against slavery.
We're against it.
Whether it's in the, West Bank or here or anywhere.
Or anywhere.
Yeah, against it.
And so for Byron's group, his team, to call me and essentially our entire supporting base racists for saying that you're a slave when quite literally you took $45 million. You won't tell us what you agreed to take that money this early in a primary, which is
So 45 M's. Y'all hear that? Byron Donald got 45 M's. That's a lot to go up against. So it's like he gonna sell us out. Byron gonna sell us out 100%, bro. Yeah, they talking about Reed. Yep, they throwing shots. He throwing shots at Joy Reid. It's crazy, but yeah, they understand. This what I did a video on that too about Reed. They are watching. Listen, they understand. It makes perfect sense. They even delineate. You got, YT people are delineating on their side after we started delineating. So it's just, great time to be alive, great time to be, standing on FBA business and being a part of this but that delineation this is a huge impact it did to America right now. It's crazy. We'll get y'all in, but I like the Tea Party. We need to form a Black American party and have FBA social societies in each state. strengthen the party and get FBA people in position. What you said Tariq chat room is asking the same questions we had about the society part. Yeah, Nikki P. Shout out to Nikki P, man. I always support me for a minute. But listen, we everybody asking about that society part, and I feel like he used the term. He had to use the term. There's no society, you know. But he can always wiggle out of that one because he had the interview with the black lady. She sounded like she was from Florida, but if she FBA, and maybe somebody that don't want Donald in so bad, like they don't want Donald in. I showed y'all the video when Byron Donald was in Tampa, and the dude said, "What's your thing on reparations?" And he said no. So those people got mad. Those people was mad. So they probably somebody could have called Mr. Fish back and say, "Look, man, I don't want Byron Donald. I don't want him even in office." So they're probably pushing for him just so Byron can't get in because he didn't agree with reparations. So we got 40 to 60 million on the voting side. But man, Florida need to give that reparation because you know California, San Francisco, they agreed to reparations and then they said they ain't got the money. We know Florida got the money. Florida got the money. Need to believe in FBA. Put never trust. Can't do it with joking when he said FBA society. You think he was joking? You know. Yeah, so I mean, that's where it's at right now. It's like it's some people that are saying, look, I'm gonna do whatever not to let Byron Donald get in office. And if that means vote for him, they're gonna do it. And some people are like, hey, we gotta wait and see. But Byron Donald is 100% against reparation. He said it. It's on film. And that made people mad. Cali got it too. They just playing. Right. What you put California got the money too. They just playing game. Yeah. Man, New York spent $6.9 billion on immigrants. They're spending billions of dollars on immigrants right now, bro. Like, you could have been joking in good faith, but yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he say he for reparation, bro. And just say that for the talking point to get the foundational. Or just put California 100% does not have the money. Oh, that's how you feel? They don't have it, huh? Yeah, but he said the foundation of Black society, so we'll see. But we definitely ain't voting for Byron Donald. $6 billion is insane. Enough with the charity, and that's just New York. It's like every state is spending billions. You know, every state is spending billions of dollars on immigration. We are risking our entire life on just reparations. Huh? I mean, we're not risking our lives. It's that, you know, it's reparations was granted in California. 5 million residents. So it got granted. So it's coming. It's just we got crooks in office. Yeah, we got crooks in office right now, man. So if Cali don't have the money, how do they have money for the immigrants? Right. They got money for the immigrants. And you know, we spent a lot of money on getting the immigrants out. So it's a lot of, once that money stopped, that money could be allocated to a lot of different stuff, including us. But it's what everybody been talking about as well, is your boy, Keith Porter. Salute, 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 man. It was an ICE agent that wasn't even on duty. He wasn't even on duty, bro. He was off duty. And I'm gonna let y'all see how his mother spoke on this too. California spending its entire surplus on aliens, huh? Google waste for spending in Cali. So you saying they do got the money? He was just begging Trump for some federal money not too long ago. Cali just failed an audit. Ooh, that ain't good. That ain't good right there. But I'll check this out. $1 trillion. I mean, we got some money. I mean, they got something. Oh, my screen is so small, bro. The person she got 1.5 M's raised up, bro. It's that complexion for the protection. It's a video of his mom.
Cousin, an uncle. And he always said family over everything. It meant the most to him. My baby called me every morning to say, "Good morning, Mom, I love you." Every day before he went to work, just to say, "Mom, I love you. How's your day?" He loved his daughter. He loved me so much. I miss my child. He does not deserve this. His Home Depot family, I'm so grateful to them. He loved unconditionally. He never argued. He wasn't a gossip. He was the one that brought people together with love and unity. He was the type of person that there was no anger. He always brought joy into the room. He commanded the room and he made you feel special. Everybody had a name, and it was from love, joy. He loved to cook. He'd come to your house. He would just ram your refrigerator and just cook a meal. And he just wanted happiness. He wanted everybody to just be filled with joy. He would say, "I don't care, Mom, if I have $1 in my pocket, you would never know it because I'm a millionaire, because I'm going to walk just like that. I'm going to let everybody know I am that person. I'm going to put my clothes on and I'm just going to love. I'm spiritual. I love God." And I love everybody, and there's a lot of people out there that love me, and I know it. So I just want you to know, please, justice for my baby. He does not deserve this, please. This person hurt my child, and he would never hurt anybody he loved so hard. His son, Keith Porter, he did not deserve this.
Dang. But who passed? Keith Porter, man, got hit by ice, and all of the politicians is not even, they're on the mainstream person, but they ain't even speak on him. So, but yeah, I certainly y'all was talking about the politics in the chat. I hear you out of here. You put political ignorance got us nowhere. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. So fish back, is you saying that we should push fish back? We don't realize, let me see what Hakeem's saying. We don't realize how terrified they would be if half of us who entertain were to suddenly become uninterested. If we lose interest, guess who else would follow? Okay. He has 27,000 versus 1.5 million. Right. It's pretty much like the wealth gap. Was the woman talking about Keith Porter? Yeah, she was talking about Keith Porter. They had her in, she was in Congress, looked like. But let's see what they got. Salute, man. I'm finna open up the chat so y'all can talk y'all talk. Politics. I'm finna, the FBA society. Everybody talking about that. We're gonna get some answers from them. We're gonna have to. But I want to know how y'all feel about Fishback. Should we vote for Fishback just to not let Byron Donald get in the office? I want to know what y'all feel. Shout out to Enlighten. So you about to get crazy on Mark. Yeah, the woman was talking about that. Y'all rules say yeah. Salute to y'all. Shauna say yeah. Gotta vote for him. Okay. Yes, we got Didi say yeah. So everybody saying yeah, man. I mean, we're gonna have to look like saying yeah, he was out there protesting. Who was out there protesting? Fishback? Tell me Fishback was out there protesting. Don't tell me. Porter was definitely FBA. I want to know what y'all like. Fishback. I want to get more people. Who's Fishback? That's the new dude running for governor, man. Y'all came in a little late. I should play that little clip when he talked about, he said that he got contacted by the FBA society. And they told him that, you know, he's a tether, that Byron Donald is a tether. He's running against Byron Donald. It's hard not to trust someone if they being as honest about what we are experiencing. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Hey, well, Yeah, I wish we had our own person to run too, man. But we just pushing this FBA stuff, and we got candidates too that I know that's raw that we could push behind, but we just getting like everybody into politics now. We got the streets getting into politics right now, so we got like we need more. We need a little bit more. We need a little bit more of us in politics for real. But yeah, we had our own person. Against Byron, do I think he have a chance? Yeah, that he went on Tucker Carlson and he just, Tucker, that went viral. You know what I mean? That, him talking about FBA, it went viral. I think now he got a chance. He definitely got a chance. Because ain't nobody going to support Byron in Florida, man. I don't think he's going to. He going to get, he still got a chance because he running with Trump supporters. Trump live down here. So it's like, it's still going to be a fight. Because he got the money. He got 45 M's. They gave him 45 million. So his money, he got the money and the power right now. Shout out to Sheila, say, do our homework before we give our value vote. Yeah. Well, now, if it's some brothers already, because Fishback has been, we've seen him on interviews talking to black people now. So it could be some people that's rocking with Fishback. Black people will not vote for Byron Donalds no matter what. Yeah, they're not gonna vote for Byron, bro. They're gonna do anything that would let Byron. It's people that feel like that, and I can't knock them if they saying, "Look, man, I don't want Byron in there." He said no to reparations, and he ain't from here. It's people that's taking that to heart. They're taking that to heart for real. They like, we ain't going for that, and I can understand that. I can understand that. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. You guys still trying to get money. What you mean we still trying to get money? You still trying to get money? They coming. Well, better do your homework before we give our valuable vote. Blacks will vote for them. If we don't have an FBA candidate, then we don't vote. Leave it up to the whites and the immigrant voters. Donald need Black American votes, just like they do. Shawnee, he married a bunny. Yeah, that's a good sign right there. I mean,
we're in the USCRI's Resource Center.
Here in Northeast Ohio.
Well, now SNAP benefits have come to an end for many, not because of the government shutdown, but because of the national spending bill. News 5's Dina Basada spoke with a nonprofit today about how this is impacting families in our area.
It's really hard for each of us who are here.
3 years ago, Akbar Shinwari resettled in Cleveland with his family of 7.
I'm with you. If we don't like it's too much money behind Byron, bro. I get what y'all saying, but he just got 45 million behind him. That mean if we don't push somebody, he's gonna get in. And a lot of people down here, they do not want Byron in at all, by any means necessary. They like, yo, we'll vote for somebody else and get them in. So I don't think we ain't finna sit back and just let them deal with it. No, we're gonna want to have a little influence. So I wouldn't trust that. I am. Yeah, you got a white wife, bro. That's why you say no to reparations. Because it's like, damn, it's gonna look, we ain't gonna get it. That's crazy. Why he said no to reparations.
From Afghanistan.
I came to register myself as a refugee here at the USCRI.
The U.S. Committee for Refugees and Immigrants helped get him on his feet and find a job. Government services like SNAP helped cover groceries.
For a family of 7, like me, we were getting about $800 with the food benefits.
But now that assistance is gone.
So people don't know how they're going to put food on their table right now?
It's a very, very bad situation right now.
For the first time ever in the history of the United States Refugee Assistance Program, families who would be arriving into the United States will no longer be granted the same social benefits they have been.
As of November 1st, the federal budget bill called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act dramatically cut access to SNAP benefits for refugees.
Somebody can come in the country and say, I need to get food. Somebody can literally come here and then get right on SNAP benefit. Getting money under the table. Working the job, getting money under the table. Stacking up. Staying in the house with 13 other people.
Refugees.
So a green card, we often call it, green card holder, had to be living here for a period of 5 years or under the age of 18 to continue qualifying for SNAP.
That change affects the work USCRI does to help resettle their clients.
We're in the USCRI's Resource Center. So this is where we collect, package, and distribute goods for individuals who are arriving.
Room after room after room, and none of them have food.
So we can outfit things with hygiene items and household goods, but we can't replace groceries and warm meals.
Statewide, 13,000 refugees are affected, including about 4,000 here in Cuyahoga County.
Making a choice between paying rent and buying food is going to be a situation that a lot of people will be left with.
And SNAP isn't the only resource on the line. Next year, refugees lose access to Medicaid.
For individuals who face persecution and war, to come to the United States and face instability is something I think we should all be concerned about.
For Shinwadi, it's not only his clients who are affected, it's also his own family.
How do you feel?
Well, it's a pressure. Sometimes 15 to 18 hours work that I'm doing and run for my family, because if I'll not do that, it would be really hard for me to have a food for my children.
But for a man who came to the U.S. for a better life, he refuses to lose faith or believe that the country he loves will leave him behind.
There is a hope as well there, because there is a humanity feeling in this country.
Reporting in Cleveland, Nadina Busada, News 5.
No.
That money this early in a primary, which is unprecedented. You know this, how unprecedented that kind of money is.
This is going viral, man, right now. We should be concerned about Americans' health care and food. Yeah, but they letting immigrants come over here and get a card, and we paying for it. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, if we got brothers down here supporting, I'm gonna rock with what they rocking with. I ain't gonna just go against the grain right now. You know, those were some elder people in Florida when he had that meeting and they asked about reparation. And he said, well, you ain't about the black community. whatever they down with, I'm following them people in that who was in there asking, like, whatever they plan is, I'm rocking with them. Because I believe in their judgment. I believe how they check Byron Donald at that place. You know, they standing on business. So whatever they come up with, sometimes we just gotta go along with what our people are doing. We can't be, even if you don't agree, sometimes you just gotta, we can't be being combative with each other, bro. It's like we gotta be on one accord. If you see people standing, you gotta be able to. We can't keep no, like no, we gotta be on one accord, bro. So I feel you. Yeah. Mama Lisa in the building. Love you, Mama Lisa. Yeah, man. We had don't vote for either party if they give tangibles. Like that. What you mean, Rich Almighty? Let's go down and see. But yeah, he's going viral. His clips, man. Fishback. Old Fishback.
Mind your business. Don't you go out there helping nobody. Don't join nobody. Because, hey, to my foundational black people, stay out of it. Mind your business. Don't you go out there helping nobody. Don't join nobody because this is not your fight. These people are thieves, disrespectful. They hate black American people, and so do the Democrats. They hate black American people. Because if we have our own businesses and our own schools, what they did, they burned them all up, blew them up. If they looking for one guy that's trying to unite black people together, what do? They'll blow a whole city up just to get him. This is not your fight. These people are the same color as you, and they're allowed to beat up police officers, National Guards, and ICE agents, and they're allowed to rob trillions of fucking dollars with no penalty. And now that it's time for them to get the hell up out of here, you mean to tell me you want to help that? Mind your business. This is not your fight. The reason why you don't see dogs and water holes and unaliving and shit coming out the sky, because the same ones that did that to us is the same ones protecting the illegals right now. Because if they wasn't protecting them, then why there's no dogs or water holes yet? Mind your business. You don't join nobody that blew up all your ancestors' shit and allow illegals to come here to have their own shit, plus rob us, plus disrespect the country. We ain't never treated our country that way. And we all got killed. Let's not fuck around. Stay your ass in the house.
Out here, Auntie. Stop playing. Stay your ass in the house. She cooked on that. People bond our ancestors, man, and y'all out here trying to the disrespect. Stay out of it. Yeah, she cooked, man. You see how FBA going viral right now, man. Trying to see she threw that message. Yeah, because I'm telling y'all, they trying to get us out there protest. Them people getting paid to protest now. Them people are getting paid to protest. I'm telling y'all. They out there protesting. I'm going to go over that too. But they getting paid. They paying them people.
Hey, to my found.
Right now, Auntie, we already heard you. It's like we going viral right now, man. Tucker Carlson talking about he loved FBA. He said, I love those guys. And then the other guy, Fishback, said, they're so good. Y'all, man, they over here, bro, just getting all our points, all our sauce. The world is watching us, huh? We have been saying that about paid protesters since Mike Brown. Bro, y'all should have heard Fishback said, they're so good. I'm like, bro, they is just drooling when we be bringing up our points and calling out each other. They love that. We have to be unapologetic about not concerning ourselves with mass deportation and pause immigration. Yeah, man. I mean, Dr. Claude Anderson said that's gonna hurt us. We gotta be, we gotta gatekeep what we got here. If we just keep letting people come in, it's gonna undermine it. Dr. Claude Anderson told us that. So we gotta be against immigration for sure. Yeah, wage stuff. But it's a whole lot of white women. I don't know where all these white women coming from, but they brought all the white women out the woodworks. I never seen so many. I mean, they got the paid protesters. I don't know how. I'm finna show y'all, but this is crazy. Shout out to Ray FBA, man. Oh, check this out. They bringing them out. Saw at the Yale when the Burrell. Look at the protest. Aerial view. Salute, Frenchie. French in the building. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Did you hear about the Philly sheriff stating that she will arrest ICE officers when they come to Philly? No, I didn't hear that. The audacity. Big hair. Salute, big hair. Delineating and gatekeeping heavy in 2026. Yeah, that's what we got to do. Because we going viral now. People used to say, man, don't nobody know about FBA. They can't say that no more. Man, don't nobody know about FBA. Don't nobody know about y'all. Always sizes, little boys, little homies. And even D Warren. Appreciate you for tapping in, bro. Yeah, we went over some stuff today. Pretty much FBA goes viral.
Stay back.
Did you say that, Pam, folks? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is them in Minnesota, you know, getting people. They even shut down the school. They shut down the schools in Minnesota. Dang, she gonna arrest ICE agents? I gotta pull that up. I gotta pull that up. She said that? She said that? Dang. Hey, Ainswell, boy, they said they gonna arrest. I'm finna pull that up right now, y'all. Check this out. I appreciate y'all for bringing me into that. I ain't even know about that. But I'm finna show y'all the sheriff talking about he arresting ICE. Is he a Democrat?
If any law enforcement agent, any ICE agent is going to come to Philly to commit crimes, then you can get the F out of here. Because if you do that here, I will charge you with those crimes. You will be arrested. You will stand trial. You will be convicted, whether it's in state or federal court. It's my office prosecuting it. That's how the law works. And you will do your time because Donald Trump cannot pardon you for a state court conviction. Do you hear me, ICE agents? Do you hear me, National Guard? Do you hear me, military? You're going to jail if you commit crimes in the city of Philadelphia. You will be accountable. The law applies to all of you.
So we gonna have. I would love to see this.
That there are honest, decent, moral law enforcement officers out there by the.
Can you imagine? You an officer and you gotta beat you. It's finna be a shootout between two police, ICE in the state. That's what it's gonna come down
to. Including in ICE. This is not for you. This is for any one of your colleagues who thinks they are above the law.
Here in Minnesota, shout out to More Complete. Here in Minneapolis, especially in Southside, a lot of businesses, both small and corporate, all temporarily shut down because so many of their employees were illegal, out, and got pinched. That's crazy. Including a large grocery store and a big bar. That's crazy. Political theory at best. Arrest ICE agents. That's crazy, ain't it? Arresting ICE agents. I think they just trying to scare them because they don't want them to come. So they hoping people like, man, I ain't going to Philly because I'm gonna get arrested. You talking about this lady? That's what we talking about. Her. Uh-oh. It's a Democrat city. All the pushback is coming from where the most fraud is, huh? Gotta be. I want to hear what the woman got to say.
Good afternoon. I'm Rochelle Bilal, the sheriff for the city and county of Philadelphia. And I say her name, Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. This should not.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, bruh. That's disrespectful, bruh. This is disrespectful. Did y'all hear what they just said, bro? She just started this off trip. I see the play. She ain't even say our brother Keith Porter. You should be ashamed of yourself if you ain't talking about that brother Keith Porter at this point, bro. You ain't finna go around here and be hailing to a whole nother privileged woman. This is crazy, but that just made me like, dang. Say her name. Y'all heard this? What I'm saying, man, the people be boule, they be in these police, district attorney. She called her judgment that day. I don't like that, man. I don't like the way they started this. Y'all listen to this.
Good afternoon. I'm Rochelle Bilal, the sheriff for the city and county of Philadelphia. And I say her name, Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. This should not have happened, but we're here today. Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States. Did you hear what I said? No law enforcement professional wears a mask. None. None. Those that come into our communities wearing a mask to commit crime, thank God for our district attorney, Larry Krasner, who said he's going to lock them up. And I'm saying now, we are not going to whisk you away for them to hide your identity, because when you do it there, you're getting arrested there. No whisk away for them to hide you. None of that here. None of that here. Law enforcement professionals do not shoot at moving vehicles. I'm not saying fleeing, because she wasn't fleeing. She was getting out of the way. Law enforcement professionals do not stand in front of moving vehicles invoking an action that is illegal. No, we don't. And so we stand here today with all those who stand against the made up fake, what you can call ICE professional law enforcement. I don't call them none of that. I call them made up fake wannabe law enforcement, because what they do is against not only legal law, but the moral law. So I'm with the DA, and we will work with them. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will whisk you off. You don't want this smoke, because we will bring it to you. And the fake, whatever they call them, because I can't say the name, but the criminal in the White House would not be able to keep you from going to jail. Renee Good should be here today. And to her family, we are saying law enforcement professionals are not the ones here in this city that would do that. But here's the last thing that I would say. law enforcement professionals around the country do their job. And we have been fighting for years to build that bridge between us and our communities. You have one negative nutcase that causes this problem, and now we all have to fight again to let people know law enforcement works with communities. These crimes would not be down if we didn't have communities work with us. Thank you.
Ameswell, man, y'all gotta fire her, man. Where Ameswell at, man? He in Philly. We gotta get Ameswell. We gotta get them up out of here, Ameswell. Ameswell, where you at, fam? Man, this what y'all got in Philly right now? We gotta get Philly, man. This is crazy. Y'all hear what she talking about? Ameswell, there you go. ASAP. Real, bro. I don't know what she talking about. She disrespected. I mean, to see somebody in a press conference. There y'all go with that CK stuff. That praising YT faces. That's what they do now. Say her name. Like, what is wrong with you? That ain't got nothing to do with Philly. You know how many people the police done knocked off in Philly and you ain't saying none of that? That's crazy. Yeah, it's tethered up in Philly. So tired. I can't. Blue, red, none of these. It's just crazy, man. The fact that you're going to just, you know, you would choose. They need to let her go. They need to fire her, man. But yeah, Philly putting out the notice already. They trying to be preventative. They like, look. They already like, look, we're gonna get ahead of this. We are going to get ahead of this. But shout out to y'all for telling me about that, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to put that out. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that. May have to drop a dime on her. Tucker is supported Islamic Brotherhood. I don't trust Tucker at all. Byron Donaldson has my vote. What? Becky? No, Becky. Becky with the long hair says she voting for Byron Donald. Drop a dime for real, man. Salute. She better leave DUI alone. He's the prettiest. Salute, man. Yeah, they came in the chat. Becky came in the chat talking about she voting for Byron Donald, man. What's up with that? Oh, that's the Byron Donald. Byron Donald is canceled. Byron Donald is canceled, Becky. He's canceled, Becky. She should be in jail for real. Man, we standing on business. This how she is. That's how she was when she talking about say her name. Put in jail. Salute, man. Yeah, man. We dropping dime. Yeah, man. We may have to drop a dime on that on Philly's police chief. No, she looked like Samuel Jackson in Django. And she was slobbing over that lady. Come on, say her name. Yeah, man, they cosplaying out here heavy, guys. Becky say that until it's time to vote. YT always stay on code. They say one thing and vote another way. Yeah, man, Becky can't be coming in here voting, talking about she's supporting Byron Donald, man. We're going to get on your top. Becky crazy. Becky might be out there protesting, man. I think she got paid a little bag for that. I'm telling y'all, man, Byron got 45 M's. He gonna have to start paying people to put his name out there. They gonna use that money to push people to vote for him, man. That's what they do. Put a plug on. Yeah, you know Daniel got them. That's what I'm saying. Donald got that money, so he gonna pay. He gonna have people sponsoring him for real. When it comes down to it, they're going to stay on code with one another each and every time. Shout out, Mama Lisa. Noble Chuck, what's good, family? FBA goes viral, man. Y'all know how we do. This goddamn. So can y'all imagine if Kamala Harris won, bro? Oh my God. It would have been crazy. He could pay the FBA gatekeepers, but right now, it's not going to do anything. It's too many grassroots. It's too many grassroots people that ain't gonna work no more. FBA is global right now, so it's like you can't. We don't rock with politicians. We don't rock with, everybody already know who we ain't rocking with. So it's like you can't tether in no more, man. You can't just get paid. Cassandra in the building. Appreciate you. Always showing support. Yeah, you can't tether off of us no more. So what I'm saying is you can send money to a FBA gatekeeper, but they don't got no power right now. Delineation stripped power from a lot of people. A lot of black faces thought they had pull, but they ain't got no more pull. It's like you're not supported by Foundation of Black Americans, you ain't got nothing. That's why I'm saying what Fishback doing is it's a great strategy. Oh man, we was talking about FBA went viral. I'm gonna have to show y'all a little clip of that. I know everybody tapping in a little late, but yeah, we got Fishback is mentioning Foundation of Black American, and
it did, which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting in their words that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slaves in his family.
I like those foundational guys.
They're so good.
Tariq Nasheed and all. I mean, I don't agree with everything, but they've got a perspective. If your family's been here 400 years and the descendants of a lot of...
Ray, what you said that they called me take the bag? No, man, look. Well, what they gonna give me some money for? What?
If American slaves or families have been here 400 years, I don't know.
I already sprayed them. They ain't gonna come to me with no money because I already done canceled you. I done put so many videos. Like, I'm putting bad press on these politicians right now. Like, I'm X'd out with probably even getting a phone call. I'm not even gonna get a phone call because it's like type of content I put out is just so damning. They just like, man, he's an op.
I think that gives. I'll listen to you. Like, you've 100%. You've got a point of view that is legitimate, I think.
Yeah. And they're unequivocally heritage Americans.
That's for sure.
100%.
They're definitely heritage Americans, if anyone is. And, someone rolls in from Ghana and gets an MSNBC slot and starts speaking on behalf of black people. It's like, shut up, honey. You've got nothing to do with this.
Right.
That's
Literally.
a fair perspective,
right.
I think.
And so it's good to actually see them call them out for that. That's actually cultural appropriation. Appropriating the struggle of slavery.
I totally agree.
And the struggle of slavery was real. I don't think Republicans are.
But listen to what he said when he said, oh my gosh, they're so good. Look, y'all, listen to this.
Jamaican. He is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting, in their words, that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slaves in his family.
I like those foundational guys.
They're so good.
Tariq Nasheed.
They're so good. Yo, he talking about Joy Reid and Tether. Yeah, he is. Miss Minnie, what's good? Family. FBA in the building tonight. Rio, we got the hater. We got the hater in the building. Shout out to Rio, man. One of the biggest FBA haters in the. So, are white politicians the political representation for FBAs? I'm asking. There aren't any FBA representation in politics. Of course, white people will want foreign black out the way. Foreign blacks. Why? What are foreign blacks doing in our politics, Rio? If you're not from this country and it's people that's in politics and we're trying to, fight for the laws on the land right here, what is an immigrant going to do over here talking to us about politics? Why would we even want to hear from somebody from another country? We want foreign blacks out. Why would we want somebody coming over here, you from Honduras, Jamaica, wherever you from, and you get in our politics? And you talking about we don't need reparations. Man, you don't get out of here, bro. We want you out. Don't put it on them. Don't put it on them people. We don't want you coming into our politics. No immigrant. Don't care if you black. That's more reason. We showing you what Byron Donald doing. That's your homeboy. That's your kin. He from your land, bro. And we showing you we Xing him out. Whites ain't the representation right now. They're pimping off of our swag right now. He's saying he's connected to FBA. He ain't representing FBA. He's representing our points. I don't know what you're saying, like he's representing us, like he's shouting FBA. He's not shouting FBA. You heard what the man said. Listen, hold on. Let me play it again. We viral now. You know what I'm saying? You want to listen to what he said.
And they called you a racist for that?
They did. Which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting, in their words, that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant.
He said he got a call from the Foundational Black American Society. He didn't say he representing FBA. Rio. So don't be trying to come in here, bro, with all that, talking about this man representing us. How he representing us? He's trying to ride with the winning team right now. It looks like he's trying to, he's regurgitating our talking points. So he's the FBA representation for FBAs in American politics? No, he's not. He's using our points though. Stop trying to twist it, bro. Stop trying to twist it. Bro, look, your Jamaican dog, he's not getting in. We not co-signing him, bro. Don't take it like, bro, you can't just ride with people just because they Jamaican and they coon. Stop riding with Byron Donald, bro, just because he's Jamaican. Real, we talking to you, bro. We ain't care. We fuck with everybody. But if you a coon, you a coon. What you mean, who is? Everybody, we on YouTube. We don't got to be in politics. We already standing on business in the media and social media. So that's who represent the FBA. Salute, Miss Minnie. FBA want policy for FBA specifically, not the minority. Right, he only mentioned FBA, right? Y'all heard that? It ain't like he was like, yo, I'm a part of FBA. He just said he got a call and they all tethering. Jasmine Crockett may be from Jamaica too. The white people love them islands, bro. Jamaica, the Bahamas. They love getting y'all over there and putting y'all in position. They love doing that. So who is the FBA representation? Who is going to get the reparations? Isn't that the point of delineation? There's much point to delineation, homie. It's a lot of points to it. It ain't just about reparations. You know, it's about innovation. A lot of stuff that we done did is getting watered down, bro. So it ain't just about reparations. It's a movement that happened. But you see us on it. You see them talking about, you know, what kind of moves we making. You see that, you know, we out here really stomping and standing on business. So you know that, you know, we making waves all the way in UK, all the way here, all the way around the globe. FBA is getting, we global now. So everybody know what we talking about. So that should tell you something. I have papers with me to prove my lineage. Shout out to Russell. For real. Proving the lineage. Your question of for real, man. If they didn't speak, if I didn't speak to you personally, I'm happy to see everyone that made it. Yeah, salute Mama Lisa. Yeah, the haters building up. Now that we getting more shine, more publicity, it's like they gonna be coming. Like somebody came in the chat telling me, y'all still asking for money? I'm trying to help you get the reparations. Okay. The first thing FBA need to do is get an FBA in politics. Okay. You gonna help you? Oh, okay. So you're gonna help us get them reparations. What we gonna have to need you to do is we may have to have you spin the block if they don't give us the money, man. We may have to have you, you know, go ahead and jump out there for it. You know, have that courage. Like when y'all swim over here across that water, we need y'all, we need that kind of energy, bro. Go find some tether business. Bro, I'll take a YT politician who support reparations too. Man, listen, they'll get an FBA. Listen, bro, the Boule is known for getting FBAs too. So we gotta watch. Like it's always a cosplayer. For real. Man, them FBA, bro. Talking about Caribbean lineage. They got traces back to slavery, though. Malcolm do. So you can't. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the CBC, man. I got some videos coming up on them, but yeah, he know Malcolm FBA, man. You know Malcolm FBA, bro. Just like you gotta let it go, bro. We one of the most innovative people, creative race of people, bro. Out. We did the most. Just give us our flowers and say, bro, y'all one of them ones. Y'all on the top of the food chain as far as, society of building wealth, getting money, creating, like y'all on the top. Y'all did it the biggest. Y'all the biggest. Just say that, bro, and it's all cool. It's just they hate they hate that so much that like we got so much history and credibility in our history and greatness that it's like they can't say things like we can say. And it's like, dang, I know it may feel some type of way, like, dang, like dude the other night, he came over here to do laundry cleaning. I hope he in the chat. He came over here to do laundry cleaning, and our people created that. FBA created the laundry, his whole career that his family is doing. Malcolm half and half. FBA get flowers and Caribbeans help FBAs. Rio always trying to put that Caribbean in there for it, man. For real. You know what? They all listening, bro. They everywhere listening, man. You know what I mean? They gonna repeat our points. We gotta watch when they repeating our stuff and trying to act like they down with us. Dry cleaning, yeah. I put laundry cleaning, the dry cleaning, yeah. That's what he did. Yeah, the dry cleaning record. Our people created that. And he said, I didn't come up here for American culture, but you doing something our ancestors created. And then you came over here, probably had the WIC, probably was eating food stamps until you was able to get your money right, like helping you come over here. That's what I want them people to start explaining. Like, explain us your process over here. Man, Rio don't know. We got so many greats, bro. We got people that did stuff that's not even as big as name as Malcolm, but you don't even, Bobby Seale. Bro, we got some real heavy hitters, bro. You talking about y'all be careful. Man, we ain't listen. We running social media right now. That had to be a Democrat, it had to be somebody on the Democratic field because they're not trying to have us keep saying all of this and saying all of this truth. We ain't worried about that. You ain't giving us no heads up, bro. We standing on real, bro. This real business. It's people that'll really like get real physical and be getting heated about this stuff, bro. This is not a game. Like, a lot of people think this is a game, and it like I'm talking about we finna be taxing people. Like, bro, this is a real movement. This is not like something that this is ancestor. This is blood involved, bro. This is wealth that done got stolen. This is serious business, bro. We may be making, we may trying to make entertainment out of it, bro, but it's real serious. I suggest y'all don't be going around no FBAs, bro, playing around about their ancestors or reparations in their land. Please don't do that. Because, you know, a lot of immigrants don't know that they're being like, just like that dude we had on the line, they don't even know that they being disrespected. And they don't understand the history and the bloodshed and really what's going on. So they just be talking. It's not a game, bro. You can really get yourself in a uncomfortable situation. Yeah. I agree with reparation. All the rest is entertainment. All right. I think it's entertainment. It may be entertainment on your collateral damage image. Extremely. You feel me? There's people that really sick, bro. You don't understand how many people hit my inbox on IG, like heated on some videos I dropped, bro. You gotta like, when you dealing with people, ancestors and stuff that done happen, you don't want to play with them people. Them the type of people you don't want to play with. You don't want to. I ain't finna be getting in the middle of nobody that's standing on business about their ancestors and things that done happen to their people. No, man. But if you think you're gonna, if you know, if you feeling froggy, that's the thing, bro. They do know they're being disrespected, right? But bro, them disrespectful days finna be long gone. They don't understand the streets is getting hit. The FBA, the streets is getting into this politics now, bro. It's getting crazier right now. This ain't the time to be disrespectful. It's a big shift that's going on right now. It's like rap is dying, you know what I mean? And we probably gonna get, I'm telling you, in our music, we gonna get political rap finna start taking off. Like that's gonna be what's gonna take it off. We gonna have an FBA rapping about politics. That's what's gonna take the industry off. That's what music waiting on right now. So it's like things finna change, man. You don't get love for the Caribbean. You don't got love for the Caribbean. Yeah, we got love for man. That's what I'm saying, bro. We don't even gotta say that because y'all always bringing up this rhetoric that we got, like we hate somebody. We don't hate nobody. We standing up for what's ours, and we're defending our lineage and our ancestors. Stop twisting things and make it seem like we don't like people. We never, bro. We signed the bill so immigrants can come over here. So that our ancestors did that should already have you to where you shouldn't even be saying it. You shouldn't even be talking about it. You put R&B too, and blues is coming back too, especially since Sinners. Yeah, man. Like Trump said, you're not separating families. For real. I'm telling y'all, man, that's what's finna snap right now. Political rap. FBA gonna come out like, if a FBA come out and they rapping politics, they gonna snap. I don't like your ass being disrespectful. I thought with you people like Splinter's personally. Deport all of them. Shout out to Miss Mimi, man. You always be holding me down, Mimi. FBA is verse everything. Squabble up. You put the crazy part. If they just shut up, they wouldn't get roasted. Bro, all of them us roasting them and everything, it gets to them. Like they're hurt getting called booty scratchers. These little names really hurt their feelings, bro. And that's really what it comes down to, too. A lot of them get their feelings hurt. The chat is calling me a tether, even when I say I agree with reparations. I tell you, get reparations in politics to get your needs met. Why y'all be so mad when somebody call you a tether? Why does it, you feel me? Why does it Like if somebody called Africans a booty scratcher, they'd be so mad, bro. We come up with names for y'all, and it like affects you so much. When y'all come up with names for us, when y'all islanders come up with names for us, the Puerto Ricans call us some names. Every nationality, gringos, they come up with names for us, and we don't even care. Nobody don't be caring about names they call us, bro. All of these nationalities, they got their little names. They call us a lot of stuff. We don't be worried about it. We don't be like, oh my, bro, you called me this. It's like y'all be butthurt by booty scratcher and tether and like, you get what I'm saying? Bruh, whoever came up with that African booty scratcher, bro, they hurt the whole African nation, bro, because they get hurt. They be butthurt when you call them that. I've seen people on the internet really get upset when people say that. It's like, bro, we used to be cracking jokes on each other, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like me growing up, it's like to be an FBA, you had to have thick skin, bro. Because anything about you, you gonna get roasted on. We came up like that. It's just that's what it is. See, they didn't grow up like that. They grew up with, they was being real, but we was giving each other the business. I smell goat. Tomorrow we want some curry goat. Yeah. We played the dozens for so long on each other. It's part of our history. Yeah. Bro, because them immigrants don't like them names. They do not like them names we come up for them, boy. They dislike them. They call you a booty scratcher, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. That'll have you. That's funny, bro. Dang, that's crazy. I was skinny growing up, so I used to get called starving Ethiopian, and I Mississippi born and bred. Yeah, man, bro. I don't care what you were, you got joked on heavy as a kid. I don't care what you was, bro. I ain't lying to you. We gave it to everybody. Nobody did not receive it. It's like, it's crazy. Jamaican oxtail, Southern oxtail. So it has nothing to do with nationality. Put Hazel. Yeah, man, because they booty really be itching. But I'm saying, whoever made up that joke, boy, they a legend. Whoever came up with that African booty scratcher, they a legend. They a legend. They work at the hospitals and treat FBA like, for real, y'all. We got to be watching out for that too. They do. They always treat FBA crazy. For real, man. They living off what FBA work and die for in order to make a difference. Only ourselves, but a couple, of course. Yeah, man, these overseas. Yeah, we have to have thick skin to grow up with YT supremacy. Yeah, we rose hard. Boy. But yeah, man, FBA on the map right now. FBA on the map right now. You know, they seen a white man talking about they love FBA, and a lot of the immigrants gonna get mad because you know they like to get, you know, they get mad when they don't get that white support. They get mad at us. Yahweh, yeah. Sorry, hallelujah. We have to live for something rather than die for nothing. Okay. I appreciate you, Sabbath, for real. FBA ignored immigrants' hate until they got into politics in America. Yeah, once you get into politics, like we seen with the Congressional Black Caucus, you got the lady, she Jamaican, running the whole thing. That started a whole nother caucus for the Caribbean community with our tax dollars. Man, y'all better go get your people, man. Rio, go get your people, man. Get your people before we get them, bro, because you got Byron Donald. Somebody he want to be a governor and he ain't for our reparations, man. You need to be calling out your people. Now we got to call them out. They're embarrassing y'all. And then y'all going to want to take up for them when we out here roasting them and giving them the business. Check your own people. We living in delineation right now, for real. Nah, he ain't gonna be the governor. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way. But yeah, family. We need to create our own caucus. We need to create our own like BET because that's owned by not us. We got to create our own things again, man. We got to get back to that. Yeah, but we got to start linking in and we got to start. Shaquille in the building, bro. Yeah, true. But at the same time, we did all of this breaking history for our own, not for these other people, for our countries and our little islands. Yeah. We ain't do that for them. Our ancestors didn't do that. If they would have known what's going on right now, they wouldn't be for all of that immigration, you know, taking the wealth from their people. Facts, man. And there's no way that an American should be paying the same tax as somebody that's not from this country. That's just ridiculous. That's another thing we finna put a bill in. Ain't no way. We shouldn't be paying taxes, period. But there's no way you gonna tell me that it's people out here paying the same tax as an immigrant. They should be taxed. FBA been the boss of black people in America. Salute. Yeah. We've been the only ones checking stuff, checking the Democrat. Ain't nobody, like, we started all this checking stuff. It was with Fat Joe. We were just checking people. Like, that's what started the movement, man. And that's what we needed. We needed that, man. How immigrant pay taxes, working under the table. Right, not them, no. It's some like immigrants that became citizens let's say you an immigrant, you became a citizen, and you got a job working at this place. You're gonna pay the same taxes as somebody that's an American. That's crazy. Yeah. And they can get food stamps off the bat. It's like, bro, we ain't paying for all of that. Yeah, Fat Joe helped the movement with his, the Democrat. I can't say he helped it. The Democrat made him jump out there like that. But that's how a lot of people found me, man, with all of the with the hip hop FBA stuff. That's when I really was standing on business. But y'all, we viral right now though. We are viral. You know what I'm saying? What a time to be alive. Next, we just got to get check this lane.
What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. FBA are coons. Did you hear what I just said? FBA are coons. I've been telling you that FBA is a coon organization.
We got it. I'm gonna get him up out of here. I already canceled this dude too. But yeah, he lined him up, man. Yeah, I did a video canceling him, man. When did y'all tap in on the channel? Was y'all rocking with me around that time with all of the Mav Hoffa and Fat Joe? Let me know if y'all was checking out them videos, man, when we were standing on business. He sound like Stanky. Yeah, he a Pan-African, man. He's a goofy. He's definitely a goofy. I did a video canceling him too. A lot of people don't like this dude. He's an agent. Big facts. But I don't even know who he is. Yeah, he's a real FBA hater. He always got something to say, putting FBA in his mouth. But yeah, they don't like the FBA going viral right now. We can't act like it's just
as foundational Black American, because from the start, Black people in the United States came from different African regions, and the label foundational Black American divides more than it actually builds, which we see it online all the time. There is nothing liberating about the term, and the term is mostly used to gatekeep, rank, or dismiss other Black people outside the United States, and I find that deeply xenophobic and rooted in a desperate attachment to patriotism and white supremacy. There's nothing foundational about Black America because there's no Black American written in the Constitution. When the Constitution was written, Black people were enslaved. We were still enslaved. We were not citizens. And we weren't named as people with rights. We were treated as property. So therefore, you can't be foundational to a system that legally excluded you. And I know this is going to go over a lot of people's heads. I'm a Black American with parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and great-great-grandparents, all from the South. But I never want to be called a foundational Black American. I can.
Somebody paid him to do this ad. Why would you care? Like, what is this that? Why would you even care? James Fishback, that's his first name. So this the dude running for the governor. You do not have to be called the FBA. You tripping. Man, I'm telling you, they have people paid to do this because this is hurting the Democratic Party. FBA delineating hurts the Democrat, the Black caucus. It's like, so they have to have paid actors, just like they got paid actors out there. He's hiding that forehead.
And that's literally true?
Literally. That's part of the current framework, this bilateral framework between the US and China right now, is that DC is now, as a concession to the Chinese in this tariff war, that we're going to have to accept 600,000 Chinese foreign students at our schools.
And you think you're getting 200,000 in Florida?
We could get 200,000 here in Florida.
And they would go to state. That's crazy.
So University of Florida, Florida State, UCF, USF. Now, I think it's easy to get lost in all those numbers, but just take one kid from a small fishing village in Florida and say, hold on, your ability to go to a horticulture program at the University of Florida has now been put on pause. Your entire life has been shelved because we need to have a grand negotiating strategy with China and tariffs and the AI arms race.
Y'all see what they got? They're saying Tariq Nasheed just posted it so people. They think it's just an online thing. FBA is not just an online thing. Salute. The lack of our history is a mother. For real. How can you vote if you aren't a citizen? We were voting. Yeah, we cutting into the Pan-Africanism money.
And someone rolls in from Ghana,
which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican.
It's just the society part where I want to be like, dang. But it's just good to see that we're going viral right now. Our talking points being heard. Y'all, this is getting millions. Like, this is on Twitter as like very popular right now. This is like big news, and this video came out like 3 days ago. But when the white boys get a gold medal in the hockey, we sit back and watch the highlight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they watching and just like, dang. They seeing who the guys are, who people they taking the points from. They keep it score for sure. They keep it score. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mr. Know-It-All, bro. We got a lot of power. That's what happened when BET took Fat Joe off. And I did a video about that. It's like they don't want to let us know how much power we got. Yeah, Byron shitting bricks right now. Well, Byron getting nervous. Yeah, he getting nervous. That 45 million, they getting nervous too, because they like, dang.
More explaining. Let these YNs know that ICE is coming in these neighborhoods. There's no more explaining. Let these YNs know that ICE is coming in these neighborhoods. Let these YNs know not to run in the house when they see the cops because they run around shooting each other. No, share my video. Let the YNs know we're about to go into martial law. We need these YNs to step up. These young boys that's running around these ski masks, these super United States gangsters that's running around holding each other. We need the YNs now. Hold them accountable.
This is a tether. He want us to go against ICE.
These cities that ICE are running in, where the gangs at? Why soon as ICE come in, the gangs running the house? I see more white, older people are trying to fight the cops than gangs. Where's these gangs at? Let's hold these YNs accountable. Let the YNs know in your neighborhood that got the ski mask on that ICE is coming their way too. And we need the YNs to step up now. YNs is going against the fucking ICE. They shoot each other every day. We holding them accountable. You see these young niggas out there, let them know the police coming. You need them to protect you.
He want us to crash out. Like, you ain't need, like, we ain't doing all that. But yeah, y'all, this foundational Black American business is, it's the business right now. He put deport immediately. Deport him immediately. He begged. You don't realize that he's the only. Yeah, they want to use our guys because they know, you know what I mean? They don't got no. They don't have that clout in America like we do. So they want to use anything they could benefit off of. My son played lacrosse. That's what he said. He said his son played lacrosse. He's going to find out when ICE come to him. Call ICE on the tether. Shout out to FBA all the way, man. Salute in the building. Sheila in here. We FBA moving steep like that delineation. I'm telling you, that delineation is causing problems. That was the best thing we could have did. Oh, shoot. All right, some of these YTs crashing out. But my son plays baseball and soccer. Oh yeah. All right, some of these YTs crashing out.
They love hitting women. Look at that's what these. Oh, there he hits her again. You just hit her again, brother. There you go.
They're crashing out. They're crashing out over these immigrants, man. Mm-hmm.
This is what democracy looks like.
That's the left for you. You're crashing out up there. They paid a man to burn the flag. But yeah, y'all, that's what's going on right now. FBA, what a time to be alive, though. Those protests look corny. Yeah, they do look corny. They definitely look corny. What you put, they're gonna win either way. No, big fat, big fat. But yeah, it is. It's really crazy out there in Minnesota right now. Like, it's getting, if it get any more crazier, it may get to a, because the Democrat Party, they seem like they standing on business. Like they want ICE up out of here. But I want to get what y'all call in. I want to hear what y'all think about FBA, Tucker Carlson, and James Fishback, Byron Donald. Tap in, man. Let's get a dialogue. I want to hear y'all perspective on this here. Why should Americans allow money to be sent back to their homeland that we need in America? Yeah, man. We don't need no money. We don't need our money going over there at all. We getting pimped by our tax dollars, for real. Maybe the Somalis should self-deport. They should self-deport. I wish they would. I wish they would. But we just got to listen to these politicians on some more FBA. Immigrants get their check and send money back home. Yeah. Just like they do with the NFL. They get fined and they got to get it out their checks. It's like they getting taxed. It's like it's a lot that go on that they can, the NFL got control. They fine you. I was listening to a brother said about how the NFL pay out and fines and do all kind of stuff. White people don't have better things to do, period, because they ain't thinking. Yeah, who called them that? Yeah, but this protest is getting big, and it's like all the Democrats coming out. I hope it just go away, but it seems like it's gonna be George Floyd 2.0. This lady done raised $1 million. It's like, I hope it just go away, but it seems like it's gonna keep going. It's a good way for the Democrats to kind of like battle Trump, in my opinion. But why we ain't see none of this when black people got shot? Like, we ain't never seen all these people, you know what I mean? And these are Democrats too. I take that back. They probably was out there too. Immigrants get on code with the whites. Yeah. He's not a journalist. He is a political pundit, propagandist. Bisco? No, they weren't. Democrats use people for power. They do. Yeah, they do. Got a tether in Las Vegas, Nevada. Stephen Hartford doing the work for Trinidad, claiming to be black, first generation Trinidadian. We got to get him up out of here next. Yeah. We definitely got to use them any way we can. But I'm with you on that one, Debo. For real. I'm with you on that one. But But yeah, family. Remember, they trying to tell Venezuela they should not be happy about Maduro. That's crazy. Big fact. We just got to make sure we keep FBA in politics. We got to keep us in politics, man. We need everybody we can get, man, in the politics. Because they ain't going to be able to be using us. Because they be doing stuff. They be knowing about grants and stuff. And they be taking our money, bro. Money that's meant for us. The troops are coming. Real. Salute, Debo. Yeah, man, we finna close it down in about 5 minutes too, man. But yeah, y'all, I got the schedule, man, for when we going live. We're gonna lock it in. It's gonna be Sunday, Thursday, Fridays, and Tuesdays. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, man. Those gonna be the days we're gonna go live. For facts. What we have to look for is people like Marcus Garvey, who met with the KKK and said he supported their ideas. Yeah, man, we be having a lot of backdoor and they be doing that. They said that about Farrakhan too, man. I don't know about it, but they said that, not Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad. So disrespectful, bro. They got black people saying it. I'm telling you, man. But salute to everybody, man. We dogs and water hoses in action now. For real, that's what I want to see. Democrats only care about black people when it's time to vote. For real. And I'm tired of that. They telling us what we gonna get, what we gonna do. Democrats are really mad that they losing black people. You know, they really mad about this FBA stuff. So, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. If you ain't already subscribed, y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Push me on the algorithm. Just real FBA, stay home. You feel me? Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Support independent media, man. Definitely support your boy, man. Independent media, because we need to be able to keep stepping and keep making sure we making our presence felt in the political field. We got to get more people on politics, but we doing what we doing. Everything we doing right now is good, man. But make sure y'all, I appreciate y'all supporting the channel, man. Put me in a position. For real, LeVon Williams. Appreciate you, bro. Just real. THC. Trying to tell black men to vote for real, bro. Like, you ain't black if you don't vote for. Like, we need somebody. You ain't even no FBA. It's like, this is what I be talking about, man. No more tethers, bro. No more tethers. We got a fight coming, but this ain't it. Save your energy and power and money. Big facts. Big facts, man. Big facts. But, man, I appreciate y'all, bro, so much, though, bro. They don't have the low on their side. Yeah. But definitely, man, y'all know the vibes with let me put this back on the screen so we know before we close it out. Y'all know how we still gonna support the brother though. FBA certified salute to the soldiers that we lost. Yeah, we ain't slaves no more, man, Democrats. So yeah, man. Facts. But Yeah, so I'm gonna be sticking to that schedule, man. I know how we do. I was born and raised in Georgia. And I remember that it was a time before the Republicans took power. It was hard for black people. And I came back home in 2025 and it was good for our people. Dang. Yeah, right now, bruh, I mean, people are supporting more. We supporting each other. So everything working pretty good. USAYTs, as we speak, dropping bombs, speaking, saying all things about tethers, Mexicans, Caribbeans, Africans, if they still in FBA reparations bids. Yeah, shout out to Chill. Yeah, man, they taking our points as we speak right now. Y'all gonna see some videos this week. They're gonna be analyzing trees the past year. Rest in power for real. Salute all our fallen soldiers, man, this year, and we still got some, but we getting it together, man. I'm saying this is a good time to be building right now with FBA because we got the sauce. Like we got everybody's eyes right now. So we just got to use it the right way. But make sure y'all join the Discord, man. Join the follow me on social media. Instagram is the best way to like message me. You have anything to message me. So it's in the description of my videos. Should be in the description of the live. Y'all lock in with me on IG. I'll start putting my IG and Facebook and stuff up there. But just so anything may happen, man, you always locked in with me. But Sonia Jones, salute. But yeah, we are rising as a people, and those tethers are 38 high. Yeah, they is 38. But we got to make sure we keep supporting our own, man. We got to make sure our businesses, because y'all see what they do, what them Somalian people did when they came up here. They made sure they got their own doctors, malls, and they dealt with their own people. You got to have pride in dealing with your own people. We got to keep pushing it. You have to have pride into that. Okay, that's how we're going to change things. Salute, P. Russell, bro. I appreciate you, family. Yeah, so that is what we're missing. We have to have pride in spending money with our own people. I don't care if it's quick. Sometimes you may need to go out your way. But we have to have pride in making sure our businesses is keeping moving. Because nobody don't spend money with us. They'll rather not spend money with FBAs. They'll rather spend money with, YT companies. And so we got to make sure that we have pride in spending money with each other. Don't care how many nationalities you see. Go look for your people, stoves. Go look for your people, man. And go spend some money with them. Yeah, small. Yeah. For real. Yeah, man. I wanted to cancel Aiden Ross, man, but I was a little late on the party. But I liked how them brothers stepped up for that. Shout out to Glasses Malone. But yeah, bro, we ain't taking no disrespect, and we standing on business this year. I can't wait. We got a lot of cancellations going on. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. There's a restaurant in the chill spot in Atlanta, the Speedway Lounge, and I recommend them. I want to have lock in with me, man. Black Power 447, because I want to have a meetup, man, with everybody. So if y'all want to join the Discord, I do want to just be having quarterly meetups. Like boom, 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 boom. We just do some quarterly meetups in certain sections, so we could touch everybody. I think that's what I'm gonna do, man. This quarter, I want to do one like a quarterly meetup. We'll meet in a certain spot. Yeah, so y'all lock me in on Instagram because I want to do that, man. Each spot just have a meetup with all our You know, it feel good just being able to vibe with your people. And it's the time when we got to be able to talk. I want to be able to talk face to face without having to put everything on the internet. FBA web connections, for real. So, man, y'all please tap into what I be doing and come in on my live, subscribe to the channel, because we trying to really talk in person and do some stuff. I'm going to put my Discord in the chat so y'all can see that we really mean business, for real. And I'm trying to just have a place where we could talk and exchange ideas safely and securely. But I'm finna put my put it in the chat. I see somebody sent me a message. I'm finna get to that. But I'm on live right now. But what's your Instagram? If you go, I'm gonna put my Instagram in that in if you want. That's the Discord. But I'm gonna put my Instagram. It's Deuce T the Water God is my Instagram. Let me put it in. Yeah, I think that should come up. That's my Instagram right there, y'all. But yeah, family, we gotta stay connected, man. We gotta stay supporting each other. Salute, Black Power 447. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We're gonna be going in. What's tomorrow? Sunday. So y'all will see me on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're going live. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. We're gonna be going live. All right. Cassandra, I appreciate you always tapping in with me. Miss Minnie Amani, I appreciate you. Yaru, you always be supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you. P. Russell, everybody who tapped in tonight. Sheila, I appreciate you. Mama Lisa, shout out to Adi Head, man. You've been holding me down for a minute. Ray FBA, the whole FBA family, y'all. Appreciate y'all so much, man, for tapping in. And we're gonna catch y'all, man. We're gonna catch you on the next one. Debo, everybody who came in tonight. Tania, salute. So good night, y'all, man. Y'all remember what we say, man. Support our own. I'm gonna catch y'all on Tuesday on live. We got some more cancellations coming. Peace, love. I appreciate y'all. FBA, we standing on business. Love.